Clown's Hobbies. Today we'll be looking at the new product from X-UAV called the Talon. Fantastic looking UAV plane camera ship. We'll probably be breaking this one up into a couple of episodes. Probably a unboxing video, then a build video, and finally probably we're going to try and get some gear into this baby and fly her, see how she behaves in the air. So without any further ado, let's rewind a little bit and let's have a look in the box. Right, let's get started. This is the box it comes in, not a very big box. Alright, there we go. Let's have a quick look what's inside. Right, top off. Okay, very neatly packed. Have a look at that, folks. Really nicely packed. These guys have done a good job, that one at least. Sometimes you get these things mashed up. This one is the shipping friendly box. Sometimes you get these Talons that are already glued together in terms of the fuselage and that. This is the shipping friendly box. It's a much smaller package. Let's get some of this tape cut off and see what's inside. What's in the box? What's in the box? Right. Couple of tail feathers. Carbon reinforcement. I really like it. Right, let's go here. Lots of packaging material. Wings. Right, there we go. Right, we'll get there in a minute. Just want to get all the bags out. Alright, some more bags. More packaging material, more protection. There we go, formers and that. That seems to be a half of the fuselage right there. Top cover. Okay, here we've got the other side of the fuselage. Right, so what we got here is the manual. Very small, a bit worried about that, but we'll see how we go. And then tucked away inside the box here, you'll find the carbon rods for the wings. Let's get them out of there. There you go. One empty box. So, let's have a quite closer look at what we found. Pull up the chair. Right. Everything's nice and neat, individually wrapped, taped up nice and close. Alright, there you go. Tell you what, I'm going to unwrap all of this and then I'll be back in 2 secs. Right, we're back. So all I've done is I've taken everything out of the plastic bags and yeah, so let's see what we've ended up with. First of all, we've got the fuselage. Okay, first thing that strikes me is that everything is molded really nicely. Solid construction, really smooth finish on the outside. Stickers already applied. Yeah, so let's have a look at that. So these are obviously going to go together like that. Alright, there's your top, bottom on that side. I can see that they've already molded in a nice little grip here for the whole hand launching thing. Let's see what else we've got. Something to remember, in the carbon rod section, you will see on the inside over here, we've got place for carbon longerons that go in there like that kind of thing. Right, all for the stiffness. I don't even think it needs it. This thing is pretty strong as it is, but put them in. They're probably there for a reason. Right, so longerons for that, we'll put them on side. We're not going to put them in just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to stick this together with some sellotape, just so that we can get a feel for what it looks like when it's all together. Right, there you go, one on. Grab another piece here for the tail. Okay, so that's going to go on like that. Let's just redo this section. Okay, what else is in the box? We've got, I think another piece of tape here is going to be a good idea. There we go. So, fuselage construction like that. I can already see that this is going to be nice for the photographers out there. You've got the dome section on the front, and you've got an FPV camera hole down there, and at the bottom, an access for the survey camera. Surveyors out there are going to really enjoy that. Okay, inside cavernous hole, there's so much space here for equipment. This is definitely beating the Skywalker in terms of space and place to put things. Obviously, part of the package is also this little hardware bag. We'll get to that in a minute. This one over here has got some formers that need to go into here. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Same story with the wings. Nice wide chord of this wing. Right, there we go. It's got the servo cutouts already made. These cutouts, by the way, fit an HS81 very nicely. It's a midi size servo, it's not the micro 9 gram kind. Slightly bigger, this one here. Over there we've got a hole for the wing wheels, stabilizing wheels. And then it's got the channels here where your servo wires and those kind of things go in. Ailerons come pre-hinged, right, and pre-cut, so that's very nice. Really great looking wing. Tail feathers, let's put them on there. They come already with their carbon stiffener installed, right, pre-hinged, pre-cut. Place for a 9 gram servo in there. Have a look at that, there we go. And that goes in there like that. That's going to get glued in there. This one's going to get glued in there. Speaking about glue, we strongly recommend you get yourself some of this. There we go. Ooh, Paul. Probably the very best glue I can think of to glue foam aircraft together. All my foamies have been put together with Uhu, or Yuhu as they say in your part of the woods. Right, let's go carry on with that. So far we've got the tail feathers on. Very low part count in this kit. Easy to assemble, shouldn't be a problem for most people. Right, carbon spars. There's the thick one goes in the front. Let's quickly put that through there. Oh, tail feathers are coming out. Let's put them on again. That one there. Alright, and then the wings go on. Let's put that one on first so you can see. Carbon tube here, you will see, slides straight into there. Alright, tube within a tube, really strong construction. So this carbon tube actually goes quite a way down the wing, as far as I can see, right up almost to where my finger is there. So that's a really strong construction, designed to take, according to the instructions, anything up to 3 kilograms of weight. Payload. No, sorry, that's all up weight. Right, first wing is in. Second wing is in. We'll have a look during the construction phase how these wings get secured and everything fits together. Alright, I'm sticking these tail feathers on very quickly. Just have a look there, just so get that out of the way. There you go. Right, so far so good. Top hatch. Right, top hatch here goes on this way, and it is a little bit on the tight side because I pushed that in. There we go. Okay, almost complete, apart from the business end over here, which we'll get to in a second. Right, let's put that one side. There we go, stay there. Next out of the bag, we've got this nose cover over here. It comes in 2 pieces. We'll need to glue that together. Remember to put the lens in first. Right, little idea here, don't glue the lens in. At some point you're going to have a bad landing and you'll want to replace this with a spare one that's included in the kit. So make sure that this remains loose. Okay, once that's on, that will be going in there. These 2 little carbon pieces will go in there. Remember, we want to glue those like that and like that. Alright, and that's then going to be going into those 2 places there, tightened by a screw over there. Next up, hardware bag. Let's have a look. In the hardware bag, we've got various pieces. Let's go through them quickly. Okay, some Velcro to hold your equipment down inside. There's a very nice little wooden former bag. Right, it's got 2 things in here for the top hatch. That's the securing plates for the top hatch. And then we've got 4 of these side formers. I'll show you how these go together. you push the cross brace in like this. You'll notice that this sticks out quite a bit over there. The reason for that is because you want to double up on that one. So those will get glued together eventually like that. Alright, other side goes in there. Okay, this all gets glued together before you put that into the plane. And then what we'll do is, it's highly recommended that at some point you put another piece of ply at the bottom here. It's quite nice if we can put another piece of ply down there, and that will house the APM and other things like that. Right, this is going to be glued together with some just normal CA will do that. That we will show you in the construction video. So that's going to go inside the fuselage. Over here we've got a motor mount, quite easy, simple one that. That's going to get glued onto the back with some ooh again, or yoo-hoo. And then this is the tail skid. Alright, on this one folks, I think I'm personally going to put in a little wheel here. I'm not wild about that wearing down over time on our tar runways. So yeah, I might think about putting a wheel in there as well. Next out of the bag, there we go. Couple of sort of medium duty extension leads. That's for the ailerons and the elevators. I don't think I'm going to use these. I've got some heavy duty ones that I would like to use myself. Here's the Y lead, presumably for the ailerons. We'll get to that in the manual. Okay, Y leads over there. We've got some push rods for the ailerons and the V-tail. There they are, just normal push rods, nothing fancy about that. And accompanying that, there's a little bag here with control horns, the screws for the hatches, some rod ends, it looks like a hinge or two. So various hardware, nice thing to include for them as well. Alright, and over here, last but not least, we've got the main wheel. Alright, I believe there's a little issue putting that in there snugly. It's a bit of a tight fit, but we'll get to that in the build video. Main wheel. And then these are the wing stabilization wheels. They go in to these holes over there. You'll see that hole there. That's going to go in something like that, get glued in there, and that's going to keep your plane level when you want to come in for a landing, keep the wings off the ground. So that's all the what's in the box kind of stuff. Stay tuned for our next part. Part 2 will include the build video. See you next time. Cheers.